And this is only going to be for a little bit, at least for now, until later on. Later on, I'm going to continue streaming. But for right now, we're going to do this. We're going to play this game called Control. There hasn't been a lot of advertisement behind it. It's a single player game, story driven. So, from what I know, there's like powers and stuff in here, and I love games with powers and shit like that. You know, like Infamous. There's Infamous, yeah, Infamous. But this game is made by Remedy Entertainment. I know they're not really well known developers, but they are good, and published by 505 Games. So or 505 Games, however you want to say it. So let's get this started. I did play this earlier, just a little bit, the very beginning, just to check it out, and it seems like it's a horror game, sorta, but also action. I don't know. But I know that we got to do this. We got to mute the copyrighted music, so let's do that. And okay, let's start. While this is going, I'm gonna be smoking, so just gonna shut off my mic. And oh, I also need to go onto this chat here for Twitch. Fuck. Where is it? Twitch. Lucky I muted the copyrighted music, otherwise I wouldn't be able to fucking stream. So, anyways, here we go.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Okay, so I am still smoking. So I will mute myself until I am done smoking. I'll just let you guys watch this.
this seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
There we go. I just finished smoking. So if I disappear, you know why. Yeah, I got you, bro. I just started playing this game.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Just today, actually.
All
It came
these
out
years
today.
I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's comes out September something, but I know I'm getting it. A lot of redacted here. Shoot to kill. September 13th. Yeah, I got you. I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on it. Gonna be streaming that shit too. Gears of War 5 as well. There's a couple games that are coming out in the next few months actually that I want to get on. Oh. R4 reports. Oh, as you show, maybe R4 reports are too bloody for the week. Right. The Federal Bureau of Control. The Federal Bureau of Control. I think that's what this place is.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, later, you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
The fuck?
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Oh yeah. Wasn't I just here? I went all the way around. That dude wasn't there before.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
that wasn't creepy.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
No clearance level. Oh. Can't shut it down. Pick this up then. What is this? While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Whoa. Words and phrases to avoid? What the fuck? Do some sketchy shit in these federal bureaus. Oh shit. That's that mail stuff. That's dope. I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my plans for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust the partner, not a single one. Trench. What
Shit. Shit,
damn.
shit.
That's not.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who the fuck she's talking to, right?
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Holy shit. Ooh.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Oh, shit, it's fast. It says it took it. Ammo comes back to back, so the service weapon generates ammunition automatically. Oh shit. Yo, that was a straight headshot. Oh, that looked weird. Who walked through it like that? Oh. Mm. Oh shit. Oh, oh. Follow the board's instructions.
Something's coming.
Jesus.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Crazy. That's really crazy.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Jeez, bro. Look at that. Damn. Splattered his whole shit. Just.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
What the fuck?
Get the fuck away!
His guards. I guess was going to take advantage of this fact. His guards are existing. Combat trained as his level. Still don't got commands. It's some bullshit.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Oh shit.
The hotline. Okay.
Oh shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Shit.
Remind
Oh.
Steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, there we go. That says there's not a way to take cover. Huh? Yes, please.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search
Are you getting the tenders again? You getting what I got? Hater. Yeah, I don't like that mango shit. No, babe, don't give me no Mountain Dew. Give me something else. Sierra Mist. Okay. All these voices and shit. It's creepy. Oh, you know what, Ben? When I Ugh. That's fucking weird. I don't give a fuck what anybody say, man. Just hanging there. But they ain't bothering me, so. At least not now. For some reason, I feel like I'm gonna have to fucking pop all these assholes later. Why does it keep giving me that? What? Oh, the service weapon. A lot of redacted shit, yo. The FBC, Federal Bureau of Control. Determine whether blank, redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. The background, the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted. Many forms throughout their history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Verunestra, if I said that right. All weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. What do I have here? There we go. Finally. I thought it was the same shit. There we go. We checked out the suspected AWE intel. It wasn't anything just like the house fire before this. Find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing. So we need some fake WE. What? Oh shit. If there's any more rooms. Rooms with collectibles in them. I didn't mean just rooms. Rooms with collectibles in them. That shelter shit is pretty cool though. Yeah, that thing right there. Shelter. It's pretty cool. Only 6 people though, that sucks.
hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Visitor evaluations. Interviews, drive the transport. Okay. If they do not leave, ask them ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? Why New York City specifically though? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they will need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance or divides, I don't know. See the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Yeah.
Is the hiss
Right.
your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I can see now that the board is what is talking to us and what she's talking to. Oh, right. You can't play the copyrighted music. That's a radio. Everybody is fucking dying. This is insane, bro. It looks... Oh my god. I feel like some Black Widow shit's gonna happen. Yo, can't wait for that movie though. That shit about to be dope. Fuck you. Oh! I saw you. Oh, he shot me though. Ooh! You don't want the smoke, son. Oh, shit. Ooh! Ah! You don't want that fire, bro.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy
Oh, where?
corrupt. Spreading.
An enemy corrupt spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
And that was the first
What
thing you
does that
said.
mean? Help me fix it.
Woo! Oh, damn, it was a room? Could never tell when it's all like that. Shit. Everything's back to
Holy
normal except for
shit.
that.
You
God
did
damn.
it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Intercom.
Please, talk to me.
I don't know if I
We
should.
saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Her feelings mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr.
Emily
Darling's
Pope.
assistant.
Okay.
My turn. Should I lie?
No. Do I get a
Jesse
choice?
Faden.
No, I don't get a choice.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
How the fuck they know I'm the new director? That shit just happened.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The
Whoa.
hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
Oh, my bad if
We're
you
in
hear all that
full
noise. I was like pushing my beard.
It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
This shit is weird, bro. That didn't work. Shit.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. The hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Whoa. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resident form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. Great.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Oof. That sounds really
Jesse,
hurtful.
over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Oh.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director.
I like this
Jesse.
already. It's not as dumb as other people. Hey.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but He's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
Why am I here? I think you already know.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you... The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't. Which is perfect for us. The work we able. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed, then gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head.
We're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
No, that's not here. Reload speed. Ammo refund chance on hand. No, reload speed. Put that up there. Extra health boost, energy recovery. More health recovery on element pickup. Do health for now. I don't even think I have energy. Something up here. What else? There's gotta be something. Gotta be collectible. So it's not the same thing. Okay. I knew it. Shifted bathroom. Shatter projectile boost. Damn, I knew I thought. Another radio. I needed the copyright music though. Yes. Technological restrictions. Finding mods everywhere. Yo. Freaked me out real quick. Urban legends. I need to get my clearance level up, bro. Like, how come you always want to be loud when everything's quiet? There's a microphone on. Fast travel. Outfits. Tactical response. Oh shit. Astral dive suit. She's still gonna be walking around with her regular suit though.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
She's looking at me, man. The clearance level bullshit. What the hell? Got it. Jeez, man. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's an argument going on outside. It's just loud, so I'm gonna mute this mic.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that. There it is again. Our welcome message.
Look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Communications. We're on the right track.
object of power. It's like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Alright, so
You were gone. Cut off.
Hey.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
I'm gonna go fight these assholes right now. Saving. I am going to shut this off until later. So until then, next time, my peoples.